Shalom, all praise to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachaha Kodash, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachaha Kodash, Shema Yasharala, Yahweh, Alahainawa, Yahweh, Hachad. Alright? All praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Kodash, forevermore. Double honor to the elder apostles, the elder bishops, and the elders of the great millstone GMS who rule well and who teach well. Salutations to the elect. Adawan Ratazar, which means Lord willing. So Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. So this Israelite, ex-coach of Michigan University football team, basically went out of his wits for women. All right. And facing criminal charges. As you can see, various media platforms are going in on this person. And he was the first so-called BLACK university head coach. All right. He had a contract, millions of dollars. Now he's in the media being charged with felony home invasion and stalking. He had a relationship with a staff member. All right. AP News, Michigan expands the investigation after firing Sharon Moore. AP sources say 14 hours ago. New York Times, ex-Michigan coach Sharon Moore charged with home invasion, stalking, breaking, and entering, December the 12th, 2025, an external investigation. Oh, forget that. I'm not paying for that. I'm logging in for that. BBC, Sharon Moore jailed after abrupt firing as Michigan football coach. All right. He actually got her impregnated, according to the media. All right. One of the news sources. All right. And of course, there's different news sources on him. Yeah. Media probably, lying and exaggerating due to him being an Israelite, of course. Right. But he's fired or sacked, as you would say over here in England. Sacked. All right. New York Post, 17 hours ago, disgraced ex-University of Michigan football coach Sharon Moore, offered OnlyFans models tickets in exchange for foursome, report says. Jeez. Oh, and OnlyFans is banned in China, by the way. That's a good thing they did. Can't wait for the Lord to do away with that. So this was updated on the 13th of December, 2025. So disgraced ex-University of Michigan football coach Sharon Moore allegedly offered OnlyFans models season tickets in exchange for a foursome at a Houston hotel hours after winning the 2024 National Championship game, according to a report, which one of the sultry women later denied. Moore supposedly requested to meet OnlyFans model Maya Sorority hours after his team won the big game at NRG Stadium on the 8th of January 2024, Outkick claimed. Maya Sorority, a Wolverine superfan, Wolverine, X-Men, yeah? Superfan who previously claimed the married father of three. Father of three, married, who would send her messages on the Tawdry platform, revealed Moore requested to meet her hours after his team won the big game. Yeah, that's mad. Okay, you're married as well. Jeez. Of course, it's, men, have more than one woman. That's just normal and natural. Women are only supposed to be with one man, and men can have more than one woman. All right? But, hey, man, he still went out of his wits. Mia Sorority, a Wolverine superfan. Yeah, Wolverine. X-Men. Oh, yeah, the Aussie actor that plays him, the Australian actor that plays Wolverine himself, Hugh Jackman, he's G-A-Y. He jacks men off, just like his surname, Hugh Jackman. Well, Hugh's his first name and Jackman. Yeah, he jacks men off. Alright? Even though he's got children, man, you know what E's like. They go both ways. That's just their nature. Professor X and Magneto, played by Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart. Yeah. G-A-Y as well. These three. Watch. Not to go off topic. Images. Let's see if I can. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Them three. Yep. Hugh Jackman on the left, Patrick Stewart in the middle, Ian McKellen on the right. All three of them, G-A-Y. Big men like that. Oh yeah, let me just put this in. There he is. See? I didn't think this would come up. AI overview, look. Yes, Ian McKellen is openly GAY and has been a prominent, you know, fill in the blank activist since he publicly came out in 1988 at the age of 48 during the BBC radio discussion about the controversial Section 28 law in the UK, becoming an icon who encourages others, all right, becoming an icon who encourages others to live openly and authentically. So yeah, these are little childhood heroes, yeah. If you ever grew up watching it. Coming out, he publicly revealed he was GAY on the 27th of January 1988 while discussing anti-fill-in-the-blank legislation. Activism, McKellen actively campaigns for fill-in-the-blank rights, viewing being closeted as open quote silly end quote and advising celebrities and others to come out for their well-being and to help others. Impact is coming out profoundly changed his life for the better. Yeah, because if a celebrity... And also when a celebrity does it, it's like others feel like they can do it because it's like, hey, you know, he's known, he's popular, he's famous, you know, and then, you know, regular people who practice that abominable, filthy lifestyle could be like, hey, I'm comfortable too. I'll come out, you know. And they look up to him as a role model too. It's disgusting. So he's coming out. According to him, profoundly changed his life for the better, and he stresses the importance of living authentically, saying he's never met anyone who regretted coming out. You know what? Enough of that, man. Okay. So, yeah, back to this. All right. Outkick, Sharon Moore made wild request after Michigan National Championship game. Daily Mail, chilling threat fired Michigan's coach Sharon Moore made after barging into assistants. You know, apartment in terrified alleged knife attack. Jeez. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, man. So, yeah, this place is not our rest. All right. Okay. Yeah, he's charged with different accounts, I reckon. Okay. It's all these pop-ups, man. It's Satan. So according to AP News, the law firm hired by the University of Michigan, updated on the 14th of December, all right, to investigate former football coach Sharon Moore's relationship with a staffer, will continue its probe of the program and is prepared to expand its inquiry throughout the athletic department, according to two people familiar with the situation. Jackman off. Sorry. Yeah, the people spoke to the Associated Press on condition of anonymity because they were not authorized to discuss the details. Michigan fired Moore on Wednesday when the school said an investigation uncovered his inappropriate relationship with a staffer. He is married with 3 daughters. The 39-year-old Moore was charged with 3 crimes after prosecutors said on Friday he, open quote, barged his way, end quote, into the apartment of a woman he'd been having an affair with and threatened to unalive himself. Come on, man. Let's go to the book of First Esdras. All right, chapter 4. Okay. Start verse 25. First Esdras, chapter 4, verse 25. Wherefore a man loveth his wife better than father or mother. Yea, many there be that have run out of their wit for women and become servants for their sakes. Many also have perished, have erred and sinned for women. So this guy erred, man. All right. Oh, and yeah, abortions are wrong, by the way. Okay. But yeah, the Lord is judging this guy. Okay. You know, 1 minute it's on top. All right. Next minute is at the bottom. All right. So he already has a wife and children and he's stalking. Barge his way in. Come on, man. He's doing too much. Way too much. All right. He's gone out of his mind for women. Okay. Threatened to unalive himself. Crazy, man. All right. In fact, let's go to the book of Sirach. This is all in the Apocrypha, by the way. Chapter 25. Sirach, chapter 25. Verse 13 reads, give me any plague but the plague of the heart. All right. Plague of the mind is the worst, man. And any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman. You see? Right, a woman will do things that would want you to make you put hands on her, man. All right? Can't do that over here in the UK either. Man, this country uplifts women. That's what he's all about anyway in his queendom. Alright? Yeah. So he's under, her vibration in the zone. Right? Want her to want want her to want you. Alright? That's the energy he's in. I want her to want me so bad. That's a satanic possession. All the females on the planet in these going nuts over this one. There's more women than men. Hello? Women equal property. Oh, I'm gonna have to unalive myself. Come on, man. That's faggot type behavior. I would never do that. I'm more important. Simp behavior, man. And you got a lot of yes man as well. You see, men are the prize. Read Isaiah chapter 4 verse 1. Also, the Most High said he will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man, the golden wedge of Ophir. Alright? Athletic director Ward Manuel, oh, don't do this. Alright, told the school's board, let's just say it always in the midst. So he told the school, athletic director, oh, come on, man. Athletic director Ward Manuel told the schools board during the season that he asked Moore and the woman if they were in a relationship and both denied it, according to the people familiar with the situation. They said Manuel told the board that he reviewed hundreds of text messages and emails between Moore and the woman on their school-issued cell phones and computers and did not discover anything inappropriate. Okay. The school later hired a law firm to investigate the matter further and it began working on campus. On Monday, when the woman did not show up to work, according to the two people, they said her attorney met with the firm on Tuesday and she provided evidence of her relationship with Moore on Wednesday, when Manuel fired Moore without human resources or campus police present. Let's go back. Yeah. BBC 2 days ago. University of Michigan head football coach jailed hours after shock firing. Okay. Mr. Moore, 39, will be replaced by Biff Poggi, the team's associate head coach. 11th of December 2025, this article from BBC. Yeah. Mr. Moore joined the Michigan Wolverines in 2018 as a tight end coach. He became acting head coach in the 2023 season for 3 games, while then head coach Jim Harbaugh was under suspension. Probably a German name. Mr. Moore won each of the 3 games and was officially made head coach after Mr. Harbaugh left to coach in the NFL. Okay. So I'm going to read 1 Esdras, chapter 4, verse 25 through to 27 again. And it reads, "Wherefore a man loveth his wife better than father or mother." Okay. When you leave your parents and of course you move with your wife and you become one flesh, all right? Verse 26, "Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and become servants for their sakes. Many also have perished," right, died. Many have erred, like this person, and sinned, right, done heinous acts for women. Okay. All right. Gone out their minds. Some men have driven out their minds for women and become slaves for the sake of one. That's even led them to being put to death, all right, trying to please her or having their lives ruined, all right, or committing crimes. Okay, it's bad, all right. For the woman, all for the woman, you see. And these females should be the least of your problems, okay? See, they don't know Bible prophecy, man. All right, let's go to 2 Esdras, chapter 16, verse 33. 2 Esdras chapter 16, verse 33 reads, "The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine." Okay. So yeah, men are going to get drafted into war. They're going to perish in war. Okay. Slovakia. Bear with me. Okay. So that's going to happen. Oh, Croatia brought back mandatory conscription. Yeah. And that's not the only country, in fact. Yeah. Countries that have brought back mandatory conscription. Here are some of the countries that have recently brought back or officially reinstated mandatory conscription, meaning they abolished it in the past and then reinstated it again, typically in the last decade or so, or made it a legally active requirement. You see? Yeah, we're in a time of war, not of peace. Europe. These countries have reintroduced compulsory military service after previously ending it. Croatia. Parliament voted to reintroduce mandatory military service, right? Military service, 2-month training, starting in 2026, just next month. Okay, and it's going to be a wild year next year, right? After abolishing it in 2008. Latvia reintroduced compulsory service in 2023 for men, 11 months after it had been abolished in the mid 2000s. Sweden suspended its draft in 2010 but reinstated conscription in 2018. In fact, what's it say? Countries that are brought back. It says something about women then. Countries that have brought back mandatory. Come now. Come autocorrect, man. Conscript. I'm just being lazy. Yeah, Croatia, Latvia, Sweden. Yeah, Sweden reinstated conscription in 2017 after a suspension in 2010. Both men and women must register and some are selected to serve. Hey, women are going to get drafted too. Lithuania reintroduced military conscription in 2015, 10 years ago, following security concerns stemming from Russia's actions in Ukraine. Right, and there's countries that already have mandatory conscription maintained over time. This is all on ChatGPT, by the way. Denmark, mandatory for men and expanded to include women from this year and next year with longer service terms. Finland maintains mandatory military service for men, typically 6 to 12 months. Estonia has compulsory military or government service for men. Cyprus, Austria, Greece, Switzerland, Norway. Got some Scandinavian countries, obviously they're all European. Yeah. Other relevant examples, policy changes but not full reinstatement. Germany debates and moves towards a new military service law are underway this year, 2025, potentially making all 18-year-old men register for service eligibility, though not a classic draft yet. And you got that country already has long-standing mandatory military service, but extended service lengths and efforts to draft previously exempt groups. All right, you can read that. Taiwan, Cambodia, yeah. Taiwan, after previously planning to phase out conscription, it extended mandatory service duration again under security pressure from China. Cambodia. Meanwhile, Cambodia is moving to fully enforce conscription that had existed on paper but was not previously implemented. All right. So yeah. Okay. So yeah. So why go out your wits for women, man? Oh, women, like I said, women will be drafted to war as well. All that money that that Sharon Moore's been earning. All right. Now he's in the news looking bad. Jeez. One of them. Real talk, man. And he's a prime example of how not to be. All right. Yeah. Second Edge 16 and 33 through 34 again. The virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. Yeah, famine. Okay. And this is very close, man. All right. There's more women than men in Latvia. Yeah, there's like a shortage of men there. I believe also in Japan that's the case as well, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Russia, if I'm not mistaken, is in that category as well. Okay. But yeah, enough love, much respect, and peace, and Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. In closing, Kal Halal Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rekal Kudash forevermore. In closing, all right. Moath Lababal and respect.